Big Green. I don't know if that name's gonna stick.
I like
Asher called it the Hulk.
The Hulk truck.
There you go.
We brought the Hulk truck to Dan to go through with a magnifying glass, and because we want a solid foundation to build our house on. Yeah. So that's what this trip was all about. We're down here in Boise, Idaho to do that. And lo and behold, Dan found more than I wanted him to. So, Dan, what did you find? This is kind of fun. You got to come over and see this.
You look at this here. That
is not supposed to look like that.
Is not supposed to look like that. That's supposed to be about 4 feet longer than it actually is. So at some point in its life, the axle shaft snapped. All these metal chunks, because of that, ground down. We're machining this part of the shaft. It was probably a cause of a lot of your noise that you were hearing. In turn, it wiped out your wheel seal, so you got a leaking wheel seal, and the rear end has been destroyed. There's too much metal on metal
just a chain reaction,
just a chain reaction of everything going on. So this is a bad deal. But we'll get it taken care of.
We have been driving around with power to one wheel.
Essentially to one
there's
side.
No power to this wheel.
This sucker is one-wheel drive right now. Yep, exactly.
Yeah.
So
that's gonna Now, one thing we were planning on doing at some point in time anyway is we were planning on changing out, doing something to the back end. We've kind of talked through several different variations here. And so this wasn't the end of the world for us because we were kind of planning on doing some stuff anyway.
Yeah.
But it just
sped up the process.
We're just doing it a little sooner than we expected to. But because of that, what are we going to end up doing now?
So we're gonna end up replacing the axle shaft for one.
Yeah.
So you get drive back to this wheel. We're also going to replace the rear end, the third member in the rear end. We're going to go with a higher gear ratio in there.
Right. Because it currently is a.
Because it's currently 444 to 1 rear end. We're going to go with a 373 to 1 rear end with a locking differential. So you'll have that traction on the beach, in the sand, and anywhere you need traction off road.
But we'll be able to.
The hope is that you might gain a little bit of economy, because with the 444 rear end, you're screaming at 55, 60 miles an hour in this thing. So
exactly. Or more than one wheel working at a time.
Exactly. So
that's right.
Once everything is back in, we clean all this metal out, we get everything back together. This thing hopefully you'll be set. It'll be an excellent, reliable rear end for you, and hopefully get you some more economy and traction.
Yeah. So in addition to that, while we're here, of course, did all the standard, greased everything up, did all the fluids, swapped all those out so that we're starting kind of like a clean baseline. Charging up our AC again, which will be real nice. Yeah, it's going right now. Because it was a hot ride down here from Spokane. Even though it's not very hot out, but it just gets warm. And windows down so loud, all of that. And then there was a couple other things. Anyway, there's a few other things that were kind of just little things taken care of along the way.
Yep,
and all
exactly.
That. So this trip ended up being a little bit. The mud flap here. This is our brand new mud flap.
Yeah, that's right.
There's no pictures on it.
Oh yeah, I wanted one of them trucker naked ladies on there. We didn't get that.
I'm not done. I'm planning on airbrushing it.
Okay, good.
Custom airbrushing. So
that's right.
It's my side hustle.
Yeah.
So so this is
I should not leave you two.
That's right.
This trip ended up costing us a little bit more than we expected, but overall not out of the realm of making it worth it. Yep. We're still into this truck all in with all the repairs and everything for I think right around 25, which is excellent. We were looking at buying trucks for that amount that we would still need to bring to you. So,
and we're not looking at 4-wheel drive now.
Yeah, and now we're not going to worry about 4-wheel drive at least for any time in the near future.
Unless you find down the road that you absolutely need it. I think that with the locking rear end, it'll probably get you anywhere you need to go. You'll find that it'll be.
You said beach, I'm good.
So exactly.
So once we're done here, then we will be solid to start building on and have just a solid, well-run truck because the engine's in good shape. Everything else looks to be in real good shape. Yeah,
certainly.
So this is exciting. So anyway, thanks, buddy. Nothing else. It was good just to come see you.
Yeah, exactly.